Hey everyone, I'm Hannah and this is my monthly thrift haul video where I'm going to show you everything I thrifted in the month of February. So my January thrift haul was only a minute long, and this one I have like a million things to show and tell. It's definitely going to make up for January. So I'm going to start off with something super duper exciting and music related and something I teased about. Got some NSYNC merch. So in one of my thrift hauls at the end of last year, I talked about wanting to do Instagram giveaways and that I've been trying to collect things. So this NSYNC merch is part of my first giveaway that I plan to do on Instagram in the month of March, because March is my birthday month, so I figure it's a great time to start something new. So you're gonna wanna hit up my Instagram in the month of March and follow along to see what else is included in this very awesome throwback inspired giveaway. And the cool thing about this NSYNC merch is that there was a whole bunch of it, so I got doubles, so I got some for me and some for you. So I don't feel like I'm missing out by not getting to enter my really cool giveaway. Then I got some real music, and I got Backstreet Boys, boo! I'm just kidding, I have love for all boy bands. Speaking of boy bands, I also got Fall Out Boy. The funny thing with this is the day before I was at a thrift store and I saw this CD, I got really excited, I opened it, and the case was empty. And then the next day I went to another thrift store and I found it for like 25 cents. And that is the thrift gods looking out for me. And lastly for music, I got Now That's What I Call Music 9. As you might have guessed, has Backstreet Boys and NSYNC on it. Like I said earlier, I have a lot to show and tell. I just was buying a lot of stuff, maybe to make up for January, I don't know. So one of those things is this VHS of Vision Quest, which is not a movie that I'm familiar with, but it's 1985 and Madonna performed, so I am in. Something you might have seen me thrift a couple years ago is a game called Dweebs, Geeks, and Weirdos, and at the time I was very excited to find it because I have never really seen it out in the wild, and it's a game that was recommended to me by a friend. She said I needed to have it. So yes, I own a copy, and I happened to find a second copy, which is good because my original copy was missing a few pieces, so I bought this and then I combined the copies and now I have one whole good complete copy. So I'm not just some dweeb that bought the game twice. We need to talk about this bag. So this is a reusable Goodwill bag, but not just any reusable Goodwill bag. This is from the Goodwill grand opening in Middleton, where I got to be a special guest. I got to take over their Instagram account and I got to shop, and it was just a really cool, fun day. So hopefully you saw that, and if you did, you would have noticed I was wearing this dress, and this is a dress that I picked up this month on Poshmark, and I purposely bought it because I wanted to wear it to the Goodwill grand opening, and it just felt like Goodwill colors to me, and it did turn out being a really good match. So that is what I wore. Now let's see what I thrifted, because I've kind of kept it top secret. I haven't talked about it. Although if you watched the takeover, I did share my cart and I showed dressing room try-ons, so you have a little idea of what I bought. Okay, so it's mostly clothes. The only thing that's not clothes, I got this billfold, which I plan to include in the giveaway on Instagram because it matches the whole throwback vibe that I'm going for. Then I got this really cute sequin handbag. It's actually a little girl's bag. I was thinking about including it in a future giveaway. I'm kind of building some themes in the future. And then I got this CD by Yaz. It's Upstairs at Eric's. It's iconic. Pretty stoked to have found this. Next thing from the Goodwill grand opening, this probably looks like 2 VHS tapes, but it's not. It is a box with a t-shirt inside. So a lot of the things at the Goodwill grand opening were the new stock from Target, which some people were really upset by, but I mean, it's a new store, what are they gonna do? And one thing they had a whole bunch of were these box t-shirts. So this is Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which is not a movie I enjoyed, but I have a brother that is obsessed with this movie, and oddly enough, it was his birthday the day that I was thrifting, so I got this for him as a gift, and clearly I have not seen him. Then I also ended up getting 2 of these shirts for my sister. I got her a Beetlejuice shirt and a Gremlin shirt, and oddly enough, I did not get one for myself. But I got myself some other cute stuff. So for myself, I got this striped ringer tee. So before the store opened, I got a private tour and I got to see behind the scenes and just walk around the store and enjoy it. And this was something that stood out to me. And then when the doors opened and I started shopping, I forgot about the shirt and then I had to come back for it later. And thankfully it was still there. Again, those thrift gods looking out for me. Next is actually the outfit that I bought in the takeover, and I've actually posted about it on my blog and it's on my Instagram, so it's really nothing new at this point, but I'll still show you. So it's this olive green dress. And it has like this fancy little back cutout. And I got a kimono. Kimonos are hot right now. And the last thing I got at the Goodwill grand opening is this red scarf. And I've already worn it and I can conclude that it was very nice. So that was everything from the Goodwill grand opening, and I'm going to have a link down below to the blog post, which is my review of the store, and I'm also going to have the Instagram of the Goodwill South Central Wisconsin linked, because they have the Instagram takeover in their highlights, so you can watch the story over again and see me thrift. And speaking of Instagram takeovers, I'm going to be doing another one on Sunday, March 3rd on the When Thrifters Thrift Instagram account. It is a pretty big deal. If you're not already following When Thrifters Thrift, you need to be following. It's an amazing collection of colorful, thrifty people, and now I get to be one of them. So in the takeover, I'm going to show you my process for thrifting clothes, what areas I go to, how I pick what I pick, dressing room try-ons, there's going to be an outfit at the end, you know, if all goes according to plan. So I will also have that link down below, and I would highly recommend that you follow that account if you're not already. And also follow me, because I will be sending reminders. I also have reminders in my newsletter and on my Facebook page. I'm excited that I was finally able to tell you. Anyways, back to the thrift haul. So I still have a whole stack of clothes. We haven't even made a dent yet. So going off, the last thing I showed you was scarves, so I had a couple more scarves. So I have this little black and white scarf, and it has a light stripe pattern, it has polka dots, and it has stars. It is a trifecta of perfection. Going from that to this is just a plain gray infinity scarf. I just wanted something basic that I could add to my outfits when I'm at work at Maurices. It's trendless, seasonless, and colorless. And the last scarf that I picked up this month is this cutie that has a whole bunch of different colors of pink and orange and a little bit of maroon. I thought it'd be great to wear with one of my pink coats or just any coat and make it cool. So as far as clothes go, I got a green zip-up hoodie. It's casual, I'm casual. And I seem to really score on sweaters. So the first one is this really pretty shade of blue, and it's a longer tunic length style sweater, so I've been wearing it with leggings. And I actually bought it because we were selling one pretty identical to it at Maurice's. And as I've talked about in other videos, I do try to thrift Maurice's trends to wear at work, just to help save some money. We never actually ended up getting a full size run at our store, so I felt weird wearing it at the store. So far I've only worn it around my house. Are you ready for this? It's a white cat sweater! You gotta be kidding me! It's so adorable, and then the nose is like a little gem. I don't know what that sound was. The older female volunteer who was checking me out, she says, "Oh, do you like cats?" Duh, why would I buy a cat sweater if I didn't like cats? So I will be adding that to my cat clothing collection, which is getting quite big. Another sweater I picked up is just this classic camel colored sweater. I don't know if I'm sold on it yet, but I have worn it a few times and I like how I can style it. We'll see if it stays in my closet till next season. Then I picked up something on my thrifting wish list, and it is a brown, I want to say oversized, not exactly grandpa, just a brown oversized cardigan. Again, not sure if I'm sold on it. I'm gonna have to wear it a few times, get a feel for it, but in any case, it's pretty comfortable. Next, I got this plain black t-shirt, but wait, it's not completely plain. It has this little bottom that looks like a knot. So this is a style of shirt that we've been getting at Maurice's, and at first I was very skeptical. I'm like, that is a dumb shirt. And then I tried it on and I got it. It's for when you do like the little French tuck, which I don't know if you've ever tried to do that, but they're really difficult to get correct. And so with a shirt like this, it just already has the tuck. I haven't actually bought one from work because I haven't seen like the right color or pattern for me, but I did find this black one thrifting and I like it a lot so far. Then another t-shirt that I picked up is this plain white tee with my name on it. It says Babe. And then, speaking of babes, I got this shirt with Kelly Kapowski on it. So this is a character from Saved by the Bell, which was a late 80s, early 90s television show. And if you don't know what that is, then I am very sorry for you. So I'm actually not like a super fan or anything, but I do watch it quite a bit because there's a channel that marathons it, and so sometimes I just zone out and watch a whole bunch of episodes of Saved by the Bell. But it's not like I have like a favorite character or I know their catchphrases, but I watch it. Got it because there was that Justin Bieber wore it a few years back, and that's like my favorite thing he's ever worn. Next is a red skirt. Wow, I really made that sound exciting. But for real, it's a different silhouette for me, and I'm always trying to thrift colors. And actually, coming up, I want to do a thrifted capsule wardrobe. I've done a few of them on my blog, and I want to do another one. And so I'm gonna need a lot of colors, and I think this will be perfect. And if you want to see the capsule wardrobes that I've done, I will link them down below. They are some of my most popular blog posts. There's something I love, there's something you love, and that's very rare in blogging when you make content that you love, that the people actually love, because it's so hit and miss. But I have a feeling this next capsule wardrobe is gonna be a hit. Okay, had a moment of madness when I bought these. These are black and white pinstripe wide leg pants. Wide leg pants. Like Janko wide. I kind of overlooked them because they were pinstriped, and I'm just not really a pinstripe person. But then I saw the legs and I was like, holy smokes, when are you ever gonna see legs like that on a pair of pants again? I have no idea when or why I would need to wear them, but they're in my closet now. And last but not least is something that I posted about on Instagram the day that I thrifted it, and I got a lot of messages about it. So, it is this coral romper. To me, it is a coral romper that I just thought was adorable. But to everyone else, apparently it is a very coveted brand from Anthropologie, and it sells for a lot of money on Poshmark, and I'm basically holding gold right now. Because I do not resell as of right now, I plan to keep this and wear it and enjoy it, but you know, if the time comes, I guess this is my retirement money right here in this romper. And this is the end of my February monthly thrift haul video. Really made up for January, right? Again, don't forget to check the description box because there's a lot of things that I talked about, things you need to follow, things you need to read, and I don't want you to miss out on any of it. March is gonna be another really cool month. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy the content that I create, then be sure to support it by following and liking and commenting and sharing it with your friends. Hopefully I will see you around on the internet, and in the meantime, be excellent to each other.